Good afternoon. I just wanted to take a couple of minutes and continue on with my story. But where I was at was in the beginning, where we were and what we were. We were all energy in the energy of God, like cells in the body, not separate, but one, because we all worked for each other's goodness, for the health of the body. That was what we were doing. It was a little bit different in that we could interact in ways that we cannot in the body. We cannot feel everything the other person feels. We can't touch their heart or their mind the way we could when we were just energy. We were interacting and we were one. We were not apart. The whole point of being one is for us to choose whether or not we would be part of the whole or we would set ourselves apart. That's what the tree of knowledge of good and evil was. What did it do? It gave us a chance to individually choose, to select whether we would be a good and faithful cell in the body of God, or if we wanted to be apart from it and unable to interact with the rest of ourselves. That is how this was set up. This place was given to us so that we could decide what we want. We could judge ourselves. We could decide for ourselves what it is that we want. The feelings that we have are His gift to us as a guide that we can use to choose to do good things, or we can use to choose to do bad. How will you know the difference? Good always leads to more, and bad separates, it divides. That's what it does. See, if you look at life in the world around you, the things that are good help people to come together. They help people to overcome, to answer the problems in the world. They help people. They don't hurt them. They don't take them apart. When things get so far askew, for instance, in some churches that condemn everybody who doesn't feel exactly the way they do, then it no longer is good because it divides, it separates, it makes less than, it weakens. That's when it becomes bad. God has nothing to do with that. He gave this choice to you. What you do with it is up to you. You get the choice every day. Am I going to make it better? Or am I going to make it worse? Am I going to feel good? Or am I going to feel bad or resentful or jealous of somebody else? There's no reason to. They may have chosen something to value that you have no value of. That's why their life is happy and your life is miserable. If you're miserable, take a look at why you are. What is it you value? What is it that's important to you? If it's the opinion of other people, you're in bad shape. If you are relying on other people and their values to establish your own, you're never going to make it. You are going to be sad and upset because they change. That's what they do. God, on the other hand, designed this place to reinforce all those people who choose good, because good will always lead to more. Good helps people to feel better about themselves. It brings to them a new joy of living. That's what is good. We can take things like God out of the schools because we just can't agree on how you define God, which is silly because God told us Himself when He talked to Moses. He said, you can't conceive of me. You cannot name me. You cannot define me. To see me would be more than you could actually handle. It would kill you. So if you understand that, quit trying to name him or limit him or define him. Because when you do, all you do is limit yourselves. All you do is harm yourself. By trying to limit God, you are defining and limiting yourself. We are just cells in the body of God. Our souls are energy, part of his energy, like the cells in your body. When everything's right, they work with the other cells to help the body be healthy and strong and grow. When everything is not right, we hurt each other. There are situations in which we become like a cancer in the body of God because we want to recreate people who feel and think exactly like we do. And as a cancer, we do like cancer does to our bodies. We destroy the concept of God. That's so pitiful for us. I ask you to think about it, and hopefully you can understand why this place was created now. This place was created and given to you so that you could raise the value of everything God gives you, or you could throw it away. You could waste it. That's entirely up to you. Jesus told you as much. The scriptures all told you as much. Long before Jesus was, Daniel was. And Daniel said, sacrifice and mercy. They're not the same. They are different. Understand the difference. One gives you unlimited power. The other is death. I love you. Have a good night. See ya. Bye.